Hey, what's up everybody? So one last video. This is just some quick little things that I've done that make really big improvements on my efficiency that were relatively inexpensive. So let me show you these real quick. So obviously, if you're doing commercial stuff, get yourself a little seal-lock key. They're really cheap. I mean, they're only like $5 to $10. I can't even remember how much it was. You can get them at Lowe's, Home Depot, any of your hardware stores. DN10 ball valve. This thing right here, spin it around, there we go. This thing right here is absolutely incredible. If you want probably the best ball valve on the market, get yourself a DN10 ball valve. So mine actually has, I put dual plugs, one on each side, because with the DN10 ball valve, it's not like any normal high pressure ball valve. You can actually take and choke down on that ball valve just a little bit and make it a use it for bulk rinsing. So if you just halfway open it, you can actually spray about 2 to 3 stories and rinse 2 to 3 stories with this ball valve. I've got a plug on both sides just because I don't like having the quick connect on there. If I have the quick connect on there, chances are you're going to blow out the O-ring on it. So I do a plug on both sides, and this right here is a Mossmatic swivel. So I have a Mossmatic swivel on there, which is why this thing looks kind of ridiculous, but that swivel actually comes in really handy because it saves you from having to fight the pressure washing hose constantly. That is one of the best upgrades I've done. The DN10 ball valve by itself is like 40 bucks. I believe the Mossmatic swivel was about 40 or 45. So I mean, really, you're looking at $90 to $100 if you get this whole setup. You don't really need the swivel, but you'll wish you had it. The other thing, Hudson float valve. So one of the problems I had when I first set up the truck is I had the 100-gallon water tank on there, and I would go and I would plumb it up to, say that's what you're looking at right there. I would go and I would plumb it up to the house and start filling the tank. As the tank was sitting there filling, I'd have to constantly keep an eye on it, because if I wasn't paying attention, it would actually overflow and just start wasting water all over the ground. Putting that float valve in there, pretty simple. This is a 1 inch, just go 1 inch to 3/4 inch reducer, plumb it into your 3/4 inch bulkhead fitting you have on the tank that's feeding your supply line to fill your tank. And then once the water level gets to a certain height, it will actually stop that. It'll stop the water from coming in, because the pressure from the water will actually lift that and close it, so it won't be able to overflow the tank. And then this right here is called a sludge sucker. A sludge sucker, if you ever have those jobs where you keep getting in big pools of puddles at the end of the driveway or something like that, and you just can't get rid of the water, you know it's going to leave a mess. This is wonderful, because all you do is you just connect this to the end of your wand, put it down in the middle of the puddle, and squeeze. Because all it's doing is it's basically taking this high pressure tip, and it comes down and it just does a 90-degree angle, so that way the backflow actually pulls the water through your tube and out the other end. So you basically just put this on the end of your wand, put your hose at the end, or put it off in the grass somewhere you want to put the displace the water to, and you can get rid of puddles pretty quick. So that is a huge improvement. And then one more thing, pretty simple, but just having the pressure washer actually plumbed from the tank. I've got the 3/4 inch inside diameter non-collapsible hose coming all the way underneath everything, and it actually feeds through the filter, comes up into the pressure washer, and then actually just have this little piece tied onto the end that you can use as a you can open it up and you can use that as like a hand washing station or an eye rinse station. And that's it, guys. So let me know what you guys think.